AI Limit is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Sense Games and published by CE Asia. Set in a post-apocalyptic future, players assume the role of Arisa, an immortal blader exploring the ruins of Havenswell, the last city on Earth. The game emphasizes fast-paced combat, character customization, and a rich narrative as players seek hope for a new life amidst civilization's collapse.
And humans are just sheep to be slaughtered.
Where there's war, there are profits. It's best if you both sides suffer heavy losses.
We are the same. Seeking after far-fetched goals with crippled memories. However, I'm just a feeble scholar, while you possess power.
While the branch can
Phantom Blade Zero is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by S-Game. Set in a semi-open world inspired by Chinese martial arts and steampunk aesthetics, players assume the role of Soul, an elite assassin serving a mysterious organization known as the Order. After being framed for the murder of the Order's patriarch and gravely injured, Soul is saved by a mystic healer who extends his life by 66 days. Within this limited time, he must uncover the truth behind the conspiracy against him. The game emphasizes fast-paced combat, blending traditional martial arts with modern technology, and offers a rich narrative experience. The Directorate Novitiate is an upcoming narrative-driven single-player third-person action RPG developed and published by Nesting Games. Set in 2006 Los Angeles, players take on the role of Kana Luna, codenamed Mercury, a powerful magical gangster navigating the supernatural underworld. The game combines intense combat, merging traditional third-person shooter mechanics with powerful magic spells. Players can upgrade skills, perform acrobatic moves, and engage in a high-stakes story involving a supernatural serial killer. Choices made throughout the game impact relationships and the narrative, allowing players to decide whether to stay loyal to the edicts of the Directorate or retain their humanity in the real world. Forest Reigns is an emergent first-person shooter, FPS, developed and published by VG Entertainment. Set in a post-apocalyptic Paris overrun by an evolving sentient forest, players must adapt to the ever-changing environment to survive. The game emphasizes intense gunplay with realistic weapon handling and offers a variety of customizable gear. Players can modify their weapons with various attachments and upgrades to enhance combat effectiveness. The narrative is non-linear, featuring multiple missions where players can cooperate or compete with in-game factions, with each decision influencing the story's final outcome. Lost Skies is an upcoming cooperative survival adventure game developed by M.O.Z.I Games and published by Humble Games. Set in a vast sky of floating islands, players can explore ancient ruins, master advanced technology, and craft their own skyships to navigate the treacherous environment. The game emphasizes freedom of movement, allowing players to glide, grapple, and climb through the skies. Players can embark on this journey solo or with up to 5 friends, facing colossal threats and uncovering the mysteries of a shattered world.
Now we must awaken and together explore what is left of our world. Danger is everywhere. The Seraph are still out there, but so are we. We must scour our past for technology, adapting, learning, gaining power, and build as we once did. We shall board our skyships and journey this fractured land until uniting.
Code Violet is a third-person action horror game developed by Team Kill Media. Players assume the role of Violet Sinclair, a woman from the past who finds herself in the Aeon bioengineering complex on TRAPPIST-1E. As she navigates this facility, Violet must unravel its mysteries while avoiding or confronting genetically engineered dinosaurs and other threats. The game combines elements of survival horror with action-packed combat sequences, challenging players to use both stealth and strategy to survive.
Without context, all that awaits you is confusion and hurt. You're making a grave mistake.
All this time, we've been lying to everyone? What are we actually doing?
What do you mean, creatures?
No, this can't be real.
Do you remember yet?
So many lives have been lost that just didn't need to.
Ferocious is an immersive, action-packed, first-person shooter developed by M.O.Z.I and published by TinyBuild. Players find themselves shipwrecked on a mysterious island overrun by hostile mercenaries and fearsome predators, including dinosaurs. The game emphasizes survival, requiring players to outlive both human adversaries and deadly creatures in a relentless battle. The island offers a dynamic and interactive world teeming with life, encouraging exploration of meticulously crafted environments. Players can engage in intense combat using a wide arsenal of customizable weapons and must navigate various terrains, including steep cliffs and underwater caves. Second Loop is a single-player, first-person shooter action game developed and published by Kakeru. Set in a futuristic dystopian world, players assume the role of a robot pilot navigating intense combat scenarios. The game features sandbox physics, puzzle-solving elements, allowing players to manipulate gravity and assemble mechanical parts to overcome challenges. Players can control their Goliath mech in combat and use their abilities to interact with the environment creatively. The game emphasizes a blend of action and puzzle solving, requiring strategic thinking and quick reflexes.
shall not flinch from crushing any insurgency or uprising.
Spine. This Is Gun Fu is an upcoming single-player action game developed and published by Neki. Set in a cyberpunk world, players follow Redline, a rebellious street artist equipped with a sentient combat implant named Spine. Together, they challenge an oppressive AI regime to rescue Redline's captured brother. The game emphasizes close-quarters gunfights with gun fu aesthetics, blending cinematic gunplay with beat-em-up mechanics. Players can expect fluid, lifelike combat animations within detailed cyberpunk environments enhanced by Unreal Engine 5's advanced graphics.
I never asked for this.
M.O.Z.I is an upcoming post-apocalyptic first-person shooter developed and published by Mechanicus Games. The game combines elements of horror, survival, and tower defense. Players traverse deadly wastelands on a dying planet, contending with radiation, mutants, aliens, and hostile survivors. Survival necessitates gathering food and resources, upgrading equipment, and defending against relentless threats. The narrative centers on an escort mission, where players guide a critical transport to one of humanity's last remaining settlements. Along the journey, players scavenge for vital resources and defend against various dangers, all while uncovering the mysteries of their past through interactions with companions and the environment.
M.O.Z.I, what if we paint the Ark turquoise?
There's a dead chef in the kitchen.
Can we use it?
No. He has lost his hand somewhere.
Doom: The Dark Ages is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. Serving as a prequel to the acclaimed Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, this installment transports players to a dark medieval setting exploring the origins of the Doomslayer's rage. Players will engage in intense combat against demonic forces, utilizing a combination of traditional weaponry and new melee options. The game introduces features such as the Atlan, a massive mech, and a cybernetic dragon mount, enhancing both combat and exploration. Levels are designed with a sandbox approach, offering expansive environments and greater freedom in completing objectives. Deepest Fear is an upcoming sci-fi horror first-person shooter developed by Variable State. Set deep beneath the ocean's surface, the game immerses players in a retro-futuristic underwater facility where a long-dormant secret threatens humanity's future. Drawing inspiration from 80s retro-future cinema, Deepest Fear combines atmospheric horror with Metroidvania-style exploration, challenging players to navigate claustrophobic environments, solve intricate puzzles, and confront dynamic enemies that manifest from water. The game's design emphasizes a blend of suspenseful storytelling and immersive gameplay, aiming to deliver a haunting experience that keeps players on edge. Ninja Gaiden 4 is an upcoming action-adventure game co-developed by Team Ninja and Platinum Games. published by Xbox Game Studios. Set in a near-future Tokyo plunged into chaos by the return of the Dark Dragon, the game introduces a new protagonist, Yakumo, a young ninja utilizing the Blood Raven form, a technique that manipulates blood to create powerful weapons. Series veteran Ryu Hayabusa also returns as a playable character, serving as a significant figure in the narrative. The game retains the series' signature high-octane combat, featuring classic moves like the Izuna Drop and Flying Swallow, while introducing new mechanics to enhance gameplay.
This is it. Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Pragmata is an upcoming science fiction action-adventure game developed and published by Capcom. Set in a dystopian near future, the game follows an enigmatic protagonist and a young girl as they navigate a unique lunar world. The narrative and gameplay details remain largely under wraps, but the game promises to leverage next-generation hardware capabilities to deliver a profound story and immersive experience. Subnautica 2 is the forthcoming sequel to the acclaimed underwater survival game developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Departing from Planet 4546b, this installment introduces players to a new alien ocean world teeming with uncharted biomes, creatures, and mysteries. Notably, Subnautica 2 will feature both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes, allowing up to 4 players to explore and survive together. Players can expect enhanced base-building mechanics, new vehicles, and the ability to modify their own DNA to acquire unique abilities, a feature that was originally cut from the first game. Deficit is an upcoming action-adventure game developed and published by Item 42. Players assume the role of a corporate espionage freelancer tasked with infiltrating Project Sidereal to steal a reality-altering device known as the Interpolator. The game offers a blend of immersive simulation and first-person shooter mechanics, allowing players to choose between stealth tactics, direct combat, or manipulating the environment to achieve objectives. Set within the labyrinthine confines of Hadrian's Wall, a heavily fortified research facility, players must navigate through complex security systems and adversaries to accomplish their mission. Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game developed and published by Pearl Abyss. Set in the war-torn medieval realm of Hyrule, the game follows the story of Cliff and his band of mercenaries as they navigate a land fraught with conflict and intrigue. Players can explore diverse landscapes from snow-covered mountains to lush forests, each filled with unique challenges and narratives. The game features dynamic combat mechanics, allowing for a variety of fighting styles and strategies. Beyond combat, players can engage in activities such as climbing, exploration, and interacting with the environment, providing a rich and immersive experience.